Hello, my name is Adam. This is Curtis and Eli, and we are presenting over our proposed NBAF wastewater treatment facility. So a little bit about the site and an introduction. This facility is on the southeast corner of Kimball and Denison, and we were tasked for our deliverable to design an entire pre-treatment facility for both the cattle that are on site as well as the human waste. We needed to locate this facility on the property. And again, had a lot to play with here. We had to, again, account for all the contaminants, both for livestock and for the humans. And then we also had to design a single component of this process stream in its entirety. So a little bit about our site and more in depth. This is a 46-acre property, like I said, split into three main subsections, and this is the building subsections, I should say. This is the biosafety level 2, 3, and 4 of their respective square footages there of 9,700, 81,000, and 13,400. And then they have a development in progress right now of 8,300 square feet. And as far as the site goes itself, in more of a natural sense, the soil type stays fairly consistent throughout this site. No big changes here, nothing out of the ordinary, no limestone as far as USGS provided. Silt and clay dominate the site area. Like I said, there's about 5 different types, roughly 20% to 30% percentage-wise of area for those. And then as far as the surface goes, all the slopes are shallow on this site, less than 5% all around, hovering usually around 2.5%. So as far as our chosen facility location, this is what you can see here outlined in pink. It's approximately 35,000 square feet that will allow us to contain all of our process. And it's on the downhill side of the site, the south side of the facility. That way it's easier drainage and all the pipes can flow naturally. And then finally, this pink area you can see connecting to the road that's out of picture here is our proposed line or part of the proposed line, the direction I should say, that will connect to that city main line on the west side of Denison.
Entering into the design of our facility, these are our assumptions and design standards that we pulled from. Some of our assumptions include that the carcass digester on site handles 20 head of cattle per month. The human population of the facility will be around 450 people. And the cattle population of the site will be around 350 live head, averaging a weight of 1,500 pounds each. And for the flow into our wastewater treatment train, we have an assumed flow rate of 15 GPM, which translates into 7.76 million gallons per year. And from those assumptions, we can derive our design waste stream. These values are based on a weighted average from industry values that we've pulled from many sources. Those values are a BOD of 1,280 milligrams per liter. Our TSS is 1,400 milligrams a liter. And we can expect after the primary clarifier a 63% removal of TSS and a 41% removal of BOD using our removal efficiency equation. And here's kind of an overview of our entire process. Our influent wastewater is thrown through a bar screen into our primary clarifier, which is what I highlighted earlier with the 41% BOD removal and 63% TSS removal. From there, it goes into an anaerobic, anoxic, aerobic treatment train where the remainder of our BOD and TSS will be treated and settle out into our secondary clarifier, of which will weir flow into a UV disinfection chamber and be extradited from our facility into the Manhattan sanitary sewer lines.
The component we chose to design was the primary settling basin. It turned out to be a 10 by 36 by 10 structure with a 360 square foot footprint. We estimated 91,000 pounds of solid waste to be produced a year. Our design flow rate was 15 GPM and our design hydraulic retention time is 4 hours. So for our cost estimate, we took into account every component of our wastewater treatment process, as well as the piping and building materials. The estimate came out to $1.86 million with a yearly operating cost of $364,000. So our conclusion, we recommend a 10,000 square foot building to enclose all the components that need to be enclosed. Everything else will be on a 25,000 square foot area outside, and all of the effluent should be monitored to meet the standards of the city of Manhattan.